A video surfaces of Wes Watson putting hands on somebody with a disability in a gym located in Miami, Florida. Today on Raw Talk, we have that Florida lawyer David Braun breaking down if Wes Watson will be charged for this incident.
What's your name and where you from?
Attorney David Braun, South Florida, criminal defense lawyer.
Now, Wes Watson has been making news lately. Some guy comes to the gym. I don't know if it was owned by him or his partner, but the guy comes to the gym, sets his phone down in an obvious recording position, walks up to Wes Watson, who's standing with approximately 4 other gentlemen. Wes Watson, being the one to swing the belt first, assaults the guy. They surround him, jump him, topple him to the ground. Wes Watson did most of the beating, about 64 punches thrown. What's your standpoint on this legally?
So, first of all, you talk about someone that comes into a gym, puts his phone down, walks over to a group of other guys. It's obviously a situation where it's premeditated, and you've got someone that is looking to instigate something or looking to start a fight. So, he's got some culpability, he's got some liability on his own coming in and doing that. But at the end of the day, sticks and stones will break my bones, words will never hurt me. You go talk some shit to somebody, excuse my French, but doesn't give them the right then to kick your ass and to fight you and beat you up to the extent that I saw in that video. Now, in the state of Florida, for example, we have something called stand your ground, right? And that's like, hey, I'm in a lawful place and I feel like my life is in danger. I can meet the threat with equal threat. I mean, I can meet that force with equal force. So here we have someone that's coming up, kind of getting in his face, obviously trying to instigate him, trying to piss him off. But I don't see him actually throw a punch or start a physical altercation. Now, if this Wes Watson felt as though he was at risk and felt like he was in danger and his life was in danger or his buddy's life was in danger, then he has the right, at least in the state of Florida, for example, to meet that with the appropriate amount of force. Does that mean he can take a gun out and shoot him? No. Does that mean he can take out a knife and stab him to death? No. Now he starts off, what it looks like is taking like a weight belt and slapping him with the weight belt. That, if you feel like someone's coming at you and they're about to kick your ass, I think slapping them in the face with a weight belt, probably something is going to be deemed appropriate or reasonable. But what pursued after that? What came after that is really concerning, because then there was like a real beating that went on for minutes and minutes, and I saw clips of it on the video, but you're talking about somebody just standing over the person and pounding away on their face. At that point, you can't claim that you feel as though your life is in danger or your buddy's life is in danger or anyone else's life's in danger. That person is down on the ground, most likely unconscious, because they've been beaten so badly. So then the tables turn a little bit and they say, wait a minute. So before I kind of had a justification, I kind of had a defense here on why I was doing this. But now I've gone too far. And the law, I think, is going to find in this case that depending on his mindset, depending on Wes Watson's mindset and whether or not he felt like he was reasonably in danger or at risk of being hurt or injured, that's going to be the real crux of it. And if a jury doesn't buy it, either criminally or civilly, then I think there's going to be a problem there, because that beating went on a lot longer and a lot harsher than what it appeared to be was necessary.
And do you think that the gentleman who got beat up, even though he did set his phone down intentionally and walk into the business and, start the encounter, do you think he would be able to take a legal route of possibly suing the gym?
Well, yes. I mean, it depends on a lot of different factors. But one factor that comes boom right to mind is if you know that this social media or YouTube sensation is working out in your gym, and he's going out on social media and saying, hey, come to this gym, say something, and I'm going to knock your head in. Okay. That's sort of like, basically you're allowing your place of business to be used for that purpose. So if I were the attorney for the guy that came in and put his phone down, which I'm not, but if I were, I would want to know from the owner of the gym, Did you know that this individual that's working out in your gym was inviting people to this gym so that he could fight them and kick their ass? Because if you did, you're responsible. You should have had proper security there. You should have had somebody that when you saw the fight start, there's certainly enough people in that gym to come over and pull them apart and separate people so it doesn't become more egregious, more offensive, more to the point where someone's going to the hospital and being transported by an ambulance.
All right, and if you guys don't know where to find Dave, I'll go ahead and pin his link in the comments. You can go ahead and find him at his email.